Hey.
So we have
welcome.
Welcome to the live Facebook feed. We have some questions. This one is from Outlander. Very cool name. Since it's Halloween, what is something that scares you?
It is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. I hope
Happy
you're all
Halloween.
got your costumes on. Something that scares you.
Apart from
Richard Rankin. There was a clown yesterday. I was having dinner yesterday and a clown walked past. And it was actually kind of a bit freaky.
Do you have a thing about clowns?
No, not
Do you
really.
have
I've never
phobia
had a
of
thing
clowns?
about clowns.
Some people do, don't they?
Yeah.
what if the clown actually wasn't there and it was the actual it?
A ghost clown?
Seeing stuff. What does anything scare you?
No, I'm so brave.
Flights, flying. Do you get scared on flying?
See, I'm really weird. I really like turbulence because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm like on a roller coaster.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else is freaking out, and I'm
Bit
like,
of
yeah,
danger. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't have nothing that I can speak of. I'm scared of. I have recurring nightmares about the end of the world. That's quite scary. Asteroid. It's usually an asteroid.
Zombies?
A meteor. Zombies.
Not so much.
I'm not a fan of them.
No.
Tell you what,
I
I'm
wouldn't
actually.
like to get close to one. But
You wouldn't.
no.
Don't fancy that.
Have you ever auditioned for a zombie?
Yeah, I have actually a few times. Never quite made the cut.
I did.
I found it really
Yes.
challenging.
I had
Did
to
you?
audition for a zombie movie, and
What was it?
It was terrible. It was one with Brad Pitt in it,
Oh, yes, I know
yeah.
what you mean.
and one of the auditions was you had to on live turn into a
A
zombie.
zombie? Wow.
It's so embarrassing.
Can you give us
So
a little bit
I-
of that? Can you give
Yeah,
us just
there
a
was
little
sort of
snippet of that?
like this kind of stuff? Yeah.
So I did this job. There was this reality TV show in Britain, this BBC
Zombie.
show where people would go and they'd be put in this house with loads of zombies, and it was to see who like survived the longest, essentially. But I was just on the advert for the commercial. So I actually went to this place. It was this really old, derelict building, and these people actually every weekend go and just for fun dress up as zombies. But people pay to go in this house for the weekend and be scared by these
But
people.
are they like domestic zombies, like a zombie
No,
family just
so the
making dinner and
place
stuff?
is so dark and so cold, and it's like an old shopping mall that isn't open anymore. And these people go every weekend, and they have the most amazing makeup, and their job is just to scare people.
We should do a zombie Outlander.
Oh my
should.
god, that would be amazing.
Could you imagine?
Time
That would
traveling
be
zombies.
great, like a Halloween
Yeah,
special.
Let's make that happen. That's
That'd be
next
There
week.
you
awesome.
go. Okay.
Next.
Carrie Carrison Voss asks, "We knew Outlander would be a great show put in the right hands to produce it, and it has. Did you ever imagine when you took your roles that it would be this big?"
Yes, it already was. We came in and Sam and Katrina had done all the work and they continue to
Pretty
do
much.
so.
They did the
and
hard
we
work,
just-
and we just...
Steal the
Hang off the
thunder.
tail
No,
coat.
it's
Is that
not
the
true.
expression?
So actually, you've taken over, and now we just sit back and watch you guys do all the hard work.
Oh,
which
that's
is-
simply
it's actually lovely.
not true, but bless you.
Well,
Bless you,
thanks.
Carrie Carrison.
Carrie
Carrie
Carrison.
Carrison. Is that really your name?
Very cool name.
Yeah.
Your parents are very cool people. Alex Campbell asks...
Do you think
"Does
Alex is
Sam-"
Scottish?
Excuse me?
Alex Campbell.
Do you think Alex Campbell is Scottish?
Certainly of Scottish heritage.
Could you
I would believe,
could
the
you
name
say that
Campbell.
in a Scottish
Yes,
accent?
could you? Thank you.
Sophie Skelton. Skeleton.
Let's hear your Scottish.
For
It's
Halloween.
my Halloween name. No.
Come on.
I'm not doing-
do
no.
the
Come on.
Scottish.
It's not like it's live or anything. They can edit it.
I am not doing Scottish in front of you
Fix it
two
in
because no matter
post.
how good it is,
We'll
you will
bleep
rip
you
me to
out, not
shreds.
true. We'll bleep you out.
No.
Not true. Come on, give us a little bit.
I'm going to go more
Peer
English to
pressure.
compensate. Do Sam, Sophie, and Richard have certain ways to use tricks of their craft and get into character before a scene? And do they stay in character all day?
Is that your English accent?
I thought it was, yeah.
Tricks to their craft. There's a
Get in character
craft.
before a
And do
scene.
they stay
They're
in
a crowd.
character all day?
Do you stay in character all day, Richard?
I stay in character for most of the year now.
Yeah.
Just because, we have such a short turnaround. that
You were
I
in
thought,
character
why
this morning,
bother?
weren't you?
He was in character this morning. Richard was sporting a fine
Roger sweater
Jeremiah
vest.
Wakefield Mackenzie
Argyle
sweater.
knitted sweater.
There was a high neck and everything.
He looked wonderful.
I looked cosy.
Please like
Don't you
that.
think I
That-
look
please
cozy?
like this if you like his sweater. At Outlander HQ, this is the Outlander HQ asks, if a genie appeared and granted you 3 wishes, what would they be?
I know what his answer will be. I
What?
asked for 3 more wishes. No? Okay.
Actually, yes, it would be. And then they go, Ixay on the wishing for more wishes. And I'd go, well, I want to wish that it would be possible to wish for more wishes. And on my second wish, I'd wish for another 3 wishes.
That's clever.
And
Let's
Outlander
go
HQ
from there.
now regrets asking that question.
Yes.
Now, what are your 3 wishes? Go and give us something interesting.
To be able to do a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't you two start. Seriously.
To wish to be in between any other two people but us.
Yeah, that'll do.
that's a
I
good wish.
zoned
What
out.
about you,
It took
Sam?
me
You get
a-
any?
A
Give us
wish.
one. Give us one.
To wish that Outlander goes on forever and ever.
To wish that Outlander and remains the fans' #1 favourite, and that we may do Facebook Lives till
Forever.
till our dying day. We'll just be here for the rest of time in the Facebook bubble.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on. Here we go. At Richard Rankin FR. What's that? France.
I love you.
Outlander has a huge, passionate fandom. Are you yourselves fans of someone, or have you been in the past?
I think Cesar's going to kill you.
Yeah, that wasn't French, was it? It was
Could you repeat the question?
Outlander has a
Outlander.
huge and passionate fandom.
has a huge and passionate fandom. Are you yourselves fans of someone, or so you've been a fan of anything?
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, I'm a fan of Outlander. It's like one of my favourite shows.
I would.
Season 1 of Outlander. I binge watched that so hard.
Have
How
you
is it?
seen an episode of season 1 of Outlander?
Why would you say that on
Have
live?
you?
Have you seen
Why
an
would you
episode?
say that
Have
on
you watched
live?
Because you
Season
don't
one.
get to do the little goody two shoes when have you seen an episode
you
of
watched
Outlander?
My
Season
colleague,
one.
everyone, my colleagues, everyone trying to put me on the spot. Yes, I've watched season 1. Yes, I have.
What happened in
Hand
season
on
1 of
heart.
Outlander?
What you want me to give you a synopsis
Yeah,
of
Yes.
16
full rundown of
episodes
every
of
episode.
television?
Most of the fans could, so
Well, ask me something about season 1 and I'll answer it. I'm not going to give you a rundown of the whole season. We'll be here all day.
We'll try.
moving on. Moving
No,
on.
I have
Well
seen
played.
season 1.
Were you
I promise
have you been part of a fan group or anything?
I was in the
No.
Spice Girls fan club.
I was in a peanut butter fan club actually.
You
I
were?
was, yeah. I was when I was a kid, yeah.
What did that entail?
You got a badge and a sticker, and it was American peanut
that's
butter. I
nice.
didn't really like it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Kristen Moon asks, Happy Halloween. What are your
Halloween.
favourite Halloween costumes you wore as a kid? Is Halloween... No, that's this one again. Is Halloween as big in the UK as it is in the US? No, unfortunately
Oh, really?
it's not. When you're little you are, because you trick or treat, right?
Mm.
So you just knock on people's houses and say trick or treat, and if they don't give you candy, you egg their house.
I don't know what my
Um,
favourite Halloween outfit was when I was younger. One year, I think my mum had kind of forgotten to prepare for the Halloween party at school. I think I was in primary 6.
No.
I don't know what the American equivalent of that is, but anyway, I went in that day, and I thought actually I had improvised a pretty good workaround, but basically what I had went as was back to front man. So my denim was on back to front, and my shirt was on back to front, and I thought that was okay.
That's
it
pretty
wasn't.
clever.
It wasn't.
How
It
old
was
were you?
awful.
Just
Well, I was primary 6, so what is that, like 11, 10? About
9,
10?
10, yeah.
pretty
No,
good.
yeah, 10.
My friends were all dressed as really cool things, like characters from video games and zombies and monsters, and I was back to front
Back
man.
to front man. Well,
Quite like that.
well, look, there we go. We got a tick. That means it's time for
Success.
the live questions. Here we are. Look, there's you on the. There's you guys. Okay, here we go. Hello, all. Totally obsessed with Outlander. Looking for some questions. What has been your favorite scene or episode to shoot? What has been your favorite scene or episode to shoot?
My favourite scene or episode to shoot so far has probably been some of the season 4 content.
Which we
I
can't
can't
talk about.
discuss
Don't
that.
mind us. We're just gonna look at this now. So, hi, Richard. You are a real hoot. Sophie, you are an awesome brie.
Thank you.
And Sam, well, no words. You are just perfect. Extremely handsome. Deserve a pay rise. And oh no, that's not this. Here.
Is it difficult to handle the weather when filming? In short, yes. It is quite horrendous at times. Lots of snow, blizzards.
It's not as difficult
Your
to
face
handle
can't
as
really
Sophie,
move.
though,
Well,
which gives us much more problems than the weather.
you know what? Don't even start.
You all have a hard time keeping fit for the roles.
Do you have a favorite junk food?
Do you
that
have a hard time keeping fit for all of your roles, Sam?
for all
do
my
you
roles?
do you work out?
I occasionally work out. However, what's your favorite junk food?
I mean, I'm going to have to be really boring and say pizza because it's my go-to.
Have you
junk
had New York
I
pizza
mean-
while you're here?
I had pizza today.
What did you
I
have?
had pizza about an hour and a half ago.
What New York pizza did you have?
I had a burrata pizza, we had a chili pizza, we had a kale pizza, wasn't
was
good. We had
bad.
about
Pizza,
5
that's
pizzas.
far
It was
too.
bad.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
the Chicago? I've never had a Chicago
Yes, a deep
one.
dish
Deep
pizza
dish.
from Chicago.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we should send out.
Amazing.
Do you think Facebook has got access?
Can you
to,
provide
A
us
deep
with
dish
a deep
pizza.
dish pizza right now, Facebook? How
I bet
powerful are you?
Instagram could.
Oh my god, there's someone at the door.
Okay. Hi, Debbie. And Tibbs.
What was it like to stay in a wig for a long period of time? Well, we have a lot of midges in Scotland, which I don't know if in America you guys really know what they are. They're these tiny little bugs that love humidity, and they kind of like to get in your wig and like gnaw at your head. I had scabs all over my scalp, which is really attractive.
You had a scabby scalp.
Yeah, they absolutely gnawed me, and
But
you
they
can't
do,
take
and
your
you
wig
just-
off. So
you just give up, don't you?
Yeah,
do.
you do.
You just give up
But
after
they're
a certain.
so
You know
itchy.
they're in there. There's hundreds of them in your costume, in your hair. They're eating you alive, and you go,
But I think I
just
have really
go
nice,
on then.
It's when
Blood.
you're doing your close up as well, and you can just feel them.
and you can't
eating
itch,
you,
but you're like,
and
yeah.
you're like you desperately want to itch.
So if any of us are twitching in a scene, that's why.
Yes.
For Sam, what are Jamie's wishes as a parent? What are his feelings towards the presence of Frank in Brie and Claire's life, but especially Brianna?
Oh, that's a very,
this could take a while.
it's an in-depth question, but I think if Jamie were to meet Brie, I think it would be a very interesting scenario, and certainly, Frank, might be some jealousy or there because Jamie's always wanted to bring up his own children. Someone's speaking Gaelic here. Who's that? Melissa.
Hey Sam, we saw on Instagram that you're preparing for a new movie. Can you tell us anything about it?
Oh, that's true. Yes, I actually start shooting in 6 days in Budapest. I can't tell you the name of it just yet because we're waiting to do a press release. But it's very exciting. We've got an amazing cast, and it's based on some books
Sounds
called Outlander.
interesting.
No, not Outlander.
Stay tuned.
It's the Outlander movie, actually. Didn't they ask?
It's the Lord John Grey one.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't. Have you, what? No one spoke to me about that.
Oh, they were just going to
Outlander
call
movie.
you. They were going to call you.
Yeah.
after
Oh, they were?
this. Yeah,
What you guys have already?
we've already started.
Yeah,
shooting.
we're on. Yeah,
You started
yeah.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I clearly
Yeah, it's done actually.
missed that boat.
You travel a lot with the show. But is there any place you have been you want to go back to, or some place you haven't been you want to visit?
I actually, after season 2, I went back and revisited some of the places that we shot in Loch Cartron and up round about kind of Perth and all that area, which are some beautiful locations, and kind of made me realise what we have on our doorstep in Scotland. Did a
We're
nice
very
road
lucky.
trip for about a week or so, and it was beautiful. Genuinely, it was lovely.
I could listen to Rick all day. Heather Wilson, did he pay you to write that?
I thought you were just saying that. I didn't realize
Then
you
it-
were reading one. I
Then
was
it
like, oh.
says, then it says
That
rule.
payment, is it PayPal that you prefer? Am I allowed to say? Probably not.
Not
Did you-
sponsored
what,
by-
You guys couldn't listen to me all day?
We do listen to
you-
you all day.
How do you feel about it? You do.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What annoys you most recently about me, Sophie?
I'm just going to read another question. We don't have time for that.
We're
I'll be
gonna
honest with
do
you.
one more. Here we go.
I'm trying to feel like a lot of them are.
Wow, there's a lot of Gaelic here. You guys have been doing your homework.
You're trying to trip us up.
Um,
What's your favourite colour? Purple.
Roger sings a rat satire. Can you sing a spontaneous satire now for a different animal or person? Did you have any other animal songs you could sing us, Richard? For Halloween?
Not at the moment, no.
I think you do. Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Hey,
Back to
little
Frontman.
bat, why are you so fat? Hey, little bat, get out of my hat.
We apologise sincerely.
See, you could take it
That's the
anywhere.
bat satire for Halloween. I will never do that again.
Thank God we're not live. Huh?
Yeah, well, well done.
I hate you guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you guys.
much.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a wonderful Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween. And enjoy season 4.
Yes.